Hello, this is Fred. So week 11 scenario, we're exploring the cloud for the second time. This is part two of it. And only have two scenarios we're going to deal with right here. So the first scenario is that we are going to create a new database in the GCP, and we are going to describe the options I selected when creating it. Then I have to display the firewall and network organizations I added. So let's get right to that. So I'll go to distance ID. We'll probably delete it and you see the details of those options that I selected. I selected sandbox, which gives us a default as the enterprise. Then the summary is here. I rejoined, I use the default, and then let's go through the details here. I looked at the zone availability. I chose a single one, the default region, and then the machine configurations here. I selected shared as instructed. Then left it with a 1V CPU, 1.7 GB. And then I also looked into the storage. That is when I explored other options that I can do to reduce the credit usage. I thought it would be logical to reduce the storage. So I selected HDD instead of the SSD, which was using quite a lot of storage space there. Then I disenabled this auto storage increase. And then connections, I left it to public, the default, left the default there. And then on data protection, same thing here. I thought it was logical to remove the auto daily updates because we don't have that storage space, just for demonstration purposes. And then I think this I left as defaults. And I created this, and this is our summary of the options I've selected. So the other thing is the connection with this. So I will just go back to instances probably. Can just right from here. Connection here. Or before the connections, let me just take a quick look at the firewall. More logic for around. So I went to VPC network and created the firewall here and instructed in the instructions. And so on the firewall creation, this is the firewall rule I created. But remember that we have to, I'll need to click this. Okay, that is it. And then what I wanted to highlight here was to determine the port. Yeah. So I had to click this website, common database server ports that I could use. And MySQL was this. Yeah. So I picked up this port, which I used for creating a firewall policy. So if we go to the details of the creation of this firewall policy, the things highlighted here, give it a name, as MySQL TCP with that port, generic name. Then what I did else was to the source field of, I gave it with default to allow us that connection. Yeah, and probably what else. So you will go to edit here, where you can scout the details of what we did. So priority 100, this way defaults, then the targets, I joined all instances in the network, IP address, project 4, ranking. Then the source I gave this default here to allow us that connection. Then I had to specify the port basically the TCP, which is 3306, so which I obtained from this website. So that is a common port that I used. Yeah, so after that, I created this. Yeah. So the other part that I moved away from is to share that then we should look at the firewall policy before getting into it. Is, under the SQL. So if we go to this instance and look at the connection here, this algorithm or steps allow us to connect remotely to this instance. So this is the connection name that was obtained, public address that was given, external public address. And then we have to add that we have to authorize the network which we created with this information that we used on our policy. Yes, what do go to HTTP software? I created a network spin. This information is still fresh in our mind. Use the default public IP. Then I went to add network. Give it a name and this authorized this IP address. Yeah. So after all this was done, I already had the MySQL workbench and started the connection, which will maybe do a file here, it will take us back to this. The stored connection name that I use is right here. Go to it. We go back to the details of this, the server of this, details, the connection name that you can see on top here. You can see on top here, use that. Then we have this default, the host name is the IP address here. This public IP address. And then, of course, I set the password. Except, well, I knew the password, I didn't really save it, but I saved it. Yeah. Set the password earlier, so I use the default route, then into one vault where I entered the password. Then I added the connection. I connected successfully. And then, as instructed, first created the structure of the database. Run this successfully. Then inserted the data in. Inspected when successfully, as you can see on the green color shown here. So we can go and run this and check if this one is expected. We are going to query the database we just created. As you can see, what's expected. So that was it for week 11. Thank you for listening. Beautiful. Thank you.